want to focus my brief remarks on one word. It is at the heart of good policing, safe communities, and it's the simple challenge facing Chicago today. That word is trust. Trust between the police and the people we serve. Trust between the rank and file and the top and the command staff. Trust between police and the elected officials and community leaders. And trust among police officers, who must both watch each other's back and hold each other to high standards. I know that the first trust has been broken too often, not just in Chicago, but across America where abusive police practices have occurred. Police work is one of the most challenging and one of the most highest of callings in America. It asks much of our officers and carries considerable risk. In a world with so many guns and so many people willing to use them, those risks are greater than ever before. On an everyday basis, police must engage with the mentally ill, the emotionally damaged, and the criminally inclined. In a matter of seconds, often without incomplete information, police officers have to read complex situations, de-escalate, take control, and bring calm and order. Anyone who thinks the job of being a police officer is easy hasn't done it. Let me stress that. Anyone who thinks that the job of being a police is easy has not done it. At the same time, police work is under more scrutiny than ever before. And while transparency is a good thing, it also makes a police officer's job a bit more difficult. Expectations are higher, the demands are greater, and there's less tolerance for honest mistakes. People want safe streets and communities. They want a strong police presence. They want guns, gangs, and drugs off the corners. They want a quick response in a crisis. And they also want to be treated with respect. I have spent my entire career with the Chicago Police Department. I am proud to wear this star, and I am absolutely confident that we can meet this challenge. Countless incidents of courage and professionalism far outweigh a few examples of excessive force. Nevertheless, these incidents, no matter how isolated, undermine our entire department and our relationship with the community. We have to own it, and we have to end it. Let me say that again. We have to own it, and we have to end it. So to the rank and file and to the command staff, I say this. We must be defined by our integrity, our reputation, and our character. We took an oath to serve and protect, and we would do so as professionals. We must not allow ourselves to be defined otherwise. I also want to speak to the people of Chicago. It's an honor to serve you. I'm one of you. I grew up here. I raised my kids here. My family is here. I patrol the neighborhoods at every hour of the day and night for 27 years. I know that trust won't be restored overnight. It has to be earned every day in both routine as well as high-pressure situations. Trust also comes from partnering together to reduce crime. So in the coming weeks and months, I'll be meeting with parents, young people, faith-based and community-based organizations, business owners, activists that are dealing with police issues. We'll talk about what's gone well and what's gone wrong and how we can make things right. We'll talk about what we have in common and our desire for safe neighborhoods where we can raise our kids and not have to worry about them walking to school or playing in the park. I also want to speak to our elected officials, many of whom I have known for years. I anticipate and welcome an honest and open dialogue with you. Your voice matters, and your leadership is vital to our success. I want to thank Mayor Emanuel for the confidence in me. It's a huge challenge that we can get there. He has been extremely candid about the challenges we face and his expectations of the success of the organization. I want to thank the members of the department, both past and present, starting with First Deputy Superintendent John Escalante, who did a magnificent job getting us through some difficult times. I also want to thank the entire command staff. Their experience and support is critical as we move forward. Lastly, I want to thank my family. Nothing in the world is more important to me. Their love and support keeps me grounded and reminds me why I do this job. When I see or hear about a family in distress who may have lost a child to violence or drugs, I often think of my own children, my 3 children and my grandchild. I thank God for every day that they're with us, and I appreciate it, and it comforts me. I know many of my fellow officers feel the same way. I believe in my heart that these qualities of empathy, compassion, and love for our fellow human beings bring out the very best in our police officers and will help restore public trust and confidence in the Chicago Police Department. Thank you.